But where do you think it all went wrong today?
Wow. We played the first over okay with the bat, and then it sort of just snowballed from there, and then yeah, the game only finished 20 minutes ago, so trying to digest it is hard in that 20 minutes, but it's also necessary that we digest it and move on from it by the end of tonight, because we have to travel tomorrow and we've got to get up to play another game on Sunday, and we're going to do it the hard way now, but I hope we meet RCB again on Tuesday night.
Another question, I would just like to read this one. You had, did you have any plans, especially provided at the wicket, that you had an extra day to prepare compared to RCB? So did that did not help you?
Do we have any plans in regards to what, sorry?
Did you have any plans for the opposition, like Hazelwood and Suresh Sharma, the way that they were bowling today?
Yeah, I think the wicket provided a fair bit of help early on for him, and we probably went a little bit too hard. Like we have been getting over 200 a lot, but probably realising that maybe a 180 score might have been enough on that kind of wicket if we could extract some movement out of it early. But to be honest, 100 wasn't going to be enough tonight. It was getting a little bit damp as well during our bowling innings, so that was going to come into play as well. We had a rough night out, yeah.
James, obviously, earlier in the season, the game against Kolkata Knight Riders was on a similar pitch where the ball did a lot. As a group, were you kind of surprised at how much the ball did early on, especially today?
Not when we bowled in the end, because we saw what was happening in the first innings, but we knew we were going to have a short time before, if there were a couple of boundaries and the ball got a little bit wet or hit the sideboard, it'd stop swinging. And I think Kyle's second over was obviously very good, and then his third over, which was the sixth over of the innings, the ball was no longer swinging, and then it was sliding on and on. So we needed more than 100 on that pitch. I think the game against KKR, there was always a little bit of stoppiness in the wicket. The pitch was always doing just a little bit, but for this one, it wasn't that bad.
And when you were batting, were there any conversations in the dugout, especially after the openers got out, to see if you can kind of recalibrate and see if you can change your approach a little bit?
I'm not involved in those conversations, but I'm sure there were plenty of conversations had about what happened. To be honest, we didn't have a great night with the bat, but we have a 2-day turnaround now to play another final, to earn the right. We've worked for 2 and a bit months to earn the right to have a second chance, and we're going to cash that second chance in, hopefully.
Was it good bowling or just reckless batting?
Bit of both. Josh, I made the comment that if I saw Boovy's first over, I would have given Josh the second over, and seeing the ball just nipping around a little bit. But they're two world-class bowlers in those kind of conditions, and while our batsmen were a little bit reckless, they have counter-attacked the whole year, and it's worked the majority of the time. It didn't work tonight. We do need to talk about it, but we also understand we're going to a pitch that's going to be completely different to what we just played on. So the aggressive nature should return in Ahmedabad.
The aggressive nature. Now, this is something that has made rich dividends for Punjab right through the season. The top 3 batters have scored 500 runs and 200 runs in excess as well, and even Shashank also scored close. So, where do you draw a line? When do you exactly attack? When is it? And given the bowling that RCB had today.
Yeah, well, today we obviously should have drawn the line a little bit earlier than we did and tried to get 100 and 150 plus. We kept recalibrating. We knew it was probably 180 was about going to be it. Then, well, if we get 150, we're a chance. Well, if we get 120, we know we've defended a low score here before, and we just kept losing wickets. And the worst thing our batsmen can do now is blink and start jumping at shadows and second guessing themselves. Like we have to go to Ahmedabad. We know it's going to be, well, historically it's a very good pitch, and we know we're going to have to go quite hard and score quite quickly. So it's not back to the drawing board by any means. And I think I made the comment before, we've worked 2.5 months to get into a position where we get a second opportunity, and we're going to have to use that second opportunity now. Nothing else? It's an early night for everyone. There you go.